Good morning, everyone. I'd like to express my gratitude for having the opportunity to deliver this speech entitled Reading is a Must. Nowadays, there are a lot of informations that substantially affected every Christian's denomination. And apparently, as the time passes by, the informations increases. And some informations might favor to us, and some are not favor to us. And just imagine one member who commit backslide after encountering one of those fallacies. And the sad thing is that the pastor that was assigned there wasn't even aware of that issue. And that might be your problem also, if you're one of those pastors who didn't consider reading as part of their daily lives. And I was glad to know that those issues that arise today are already answered a few decades ago by our scholar. I wonder why our professors encouraging us to read and give reflections to what we read. And it was reconciled to our philosophy, which is knowing God is unending and it is a process that has no end. So why don't you read? Here are the 10 benefits of reading. Number 1 is strengthen your writing skills. Of course, when you read, you'll be able to see how the writers formulate the ideas in the book. And you can apply it also when you write. And number 2 is improves your memory and focus. Yes, indeed, it's hard to get our focus, but when you read, it really needs huge focus. Thereby, our focus is exercised every time we read. Number 3, it enhances our imagination. When you read, you'll be able to witness the other's perspective, and the read will be able to see the ideas of the writer that is new to us, thereby cause us to explore more and imagine wider. Number 4, it increases our vocabulary. Of course, when you read, we can be able to encounter new word that is strange to us. And number 5, expands our knowledge. Of course, when we read, you'll be able to gather new informations that we never knew before. Number 6, it stimulates our brain. Of course, when we read, our brain will be more active and we can be able to avoid the sickness that they called it Alzheimer. And number 7, boost your mood. And number 8, deepens our empathy. When we read, we can be able to witness, we can be able to be put in others' shoe. Thereby cause us to understand their situation. Thereby cause us to be more empathetic to them. And number 10, it lowers stress. In this time of constant technological connection, our sleep is suffering. The blue light emitted from screens disrupt the melatonin levels. And these melatonin levels is a hormone primarily released by the pineal gland that is associated with the control of our sleep. And number 10, it helps us to relax. Okay, obviously by reading, we could able to avoid browsing our internet. And as we all know, internet is full of news and others that might aggravate our stress. But by reading, we can able to avoid them. Indeed, reading is very crucial, especially for us who are still studying or have a training for the ministry. It will, by reading, we could be able to deepen our faith in God, and it will authenticate our claim that we are the true church.